When I pull up to Showtime Motorsports and I walk through the doors and I flip on the neon here of our porcelain signs and I see the car collection, it's like the ultimate man cave. Especially if you like muscle cars, especially if you like Camaros, and especially 69 Camaros, because I've got 11 of them. It really is something special. You know, you walk in here and look at everything, and it really puts a big smile on your face. It's really a cool collection. When I started collecting cars and collecting Camaros, I really didn't know why I was doing it. It's just that I wanted to do it. I was able to kind of get into this hobby. I really only wanted 1 or 2 cars that I could play around with, and now I got like 25. Every one is very special in their own way. We've got cars that are original cars, numbers matching, but some really have a special place in your heart, and it's just because of what they are. And we've got a yellow 69 Camaro over here that we've nicknamed Tweety because it looks like Tweety Bird. And it's just clean, simple, pure, not a lot of flash, not a lot of chrome on it. A carbon fiber look with a carbon fiber front spoiler and rear spoiler, carbon fiber dash, Momo steering wheel, cloth seats in it. It's a 427 car, big block, so it just runs like a bat out of hell. You pop the hood open and people just go, wow, that thing is just perfect. And it's perfect in the sense that it's not over the top. It's just perfectly done. It's like a car that you would drive off the showroom floor today, only it's a 69. Why 69s, everybody asks me. Kind of went with a theme, numbers matching, pro touring, full on, you know, hot rodded out, it doesn't matter. I kind of stuck with that theme of 1969 Camaros. I just like the final version of the first gen Camaro. There's just slight differences, I know, but I can see the differences. I like the grills better. I like the final rendition, I guess, of the 69 the best. And once I got started, I didn't want to deviate to a 67 or a 68. Not that I wouldn't do it. If I found a numbers matching 67 Z28 Camaro, which they're pretty rare birds, yeah, I'd jump all over that. People always ask me, you know, what's your favorite car in the collection? And I honestly say I have none. They're all my favorite. Each one of them has their own personality. And I don't like to drive them because I want people to see me in them. I like the pureness of how they drive. My kids always give me a hard time. Dad, why do you drive these old cars when you could drive some Italian current sports car? And I just tell them I don't want one of those. I want something that I always wanted when I was in high school and couldn't afford. We had no money. I had an old 64 Chevelle, old 65 Chevelle. I graduated high school in 1974. I would have died and gone to heaven if I had a 69 Camaro. That would have been the holy grail for me. And so when I drive these things, there's no automatic trunk latch, you know, to unlatch the trunk. There's no automatic anything. It's all manual. I love driving these old 71s, second gen. Sometimes. Well, I think the cars that we have here in this collection, they're so rare. You really don't see a 69 or a second gen Camaro every day. And especially in the condition that they're in. They look brand new and they're pretty cool. They make some pretty cool noise that you don't hear every day either. Everybody just goes, you know, people point at you when you're going down the street. It really gives you a good feeling. Well, it's kind of cool. You know, I built this car in our shop myself, so, you know, know, if anything breaks, it's all on me. The difference between a first gen all the way through each generation to a fifth gen, you know, technology obviously plays into the joy of driving each one. First gen is pretty raw, like our numbers matching car here. I mean, it's a wonder that any of them survived, because on a bias ply tire, you had a bucket seat with no side bolstering at all. It was a raw car. I mean, it's amazing that anybody survived, let alone the car survived. Another car in our collection is our 30th anniversary 4th gen Camaro. It's got 173 miles on it. And a good friend of mine, Larry Wu, who races in our series, called me and says, Ken, you gotta check this car out that I got. You're gonna love it. I'm telling you, you gotta look at it. They only built 108 of these. It's got an LT4 Corvette engine. SLP did all the conversions back in those days. 8 cars were shipped to Canada, 100 cars were sold in the US, so it's one of 108 with 175 miles on it. I bought that car for less than the original owner paid for that car brand new. The guy drove it for 150 miles or so and literally locked it in his garage and kept it safe and sound. So it really is a special car. Why this is so special to me is that, you know, I get to experience different eras in time every single day if I wanted to.